Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is Agrarian Skies 2. Woohoo! So I am working on a little blood magic, and I have to take these, what are they called? The weak blood shards, and put them through a tier 3 altar, which means I had to break the altar so that it ends up as tier 3 and put them through the altar so they can turn into the things that make this, because I need to make this block so I can put it back in the altar and make a new orb, a higher level orb, because the orbs I have are not high enough apparently. So what I did in the meantime, how the altar is staying full of blood is because of this. So what I did was I made the Well of Suffering. So you take the Master Ritual Stone and Ritual Stones. You make this thing over here, this little divining rod thing, and you can shift right click to change what it does. So if we look at the recipe for this is the level 3 one. You'll need elemental inscription tools, which are made with glowstone in a tier 6, and ethereal slates, and they level 2 ritual diviner, which is demonic slates, and the dusk ones, which is a block of coal, and a level 4, and the level 1 is diamond, emerald, and then one of each of the different colors, and those are made by different things: lapis, diamond, I think, magma cream, maybe not a diamond, a gas tier, and what's the last one? Obsidian, so no diamond. But they will make different rituals. So if you have the top tier one, the tier 3, like I do, then you can place pretty much make any of the rituals. So there's some of them that you can't do with just a lower tier one. So I did the Well of Suffering. I think you need a level 2 divining rod thing, because you need to place the black things. You can also use the chalk and lay out the stones and then use the chalk on them individually, but it's a lot easier with the divining rod thing. So then I used my auto spawner. I captured a witch and spawned a bunch of witches under there. I only have one of the Ruin of Sacrifice runes on here. I left the rest of them the way they were, and it's keeping up with this so far. It does a pretty good job keeping up with it, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know how well it'll keep up with the tier 6. Probably not that great, because I do have a lot of speed runes on the tier 6, but I don't think it's really that important. It does cost LP in your whole system to keep that Well of Suffering running, but so far it does pretty good. So I'm just waiting for these to finish up making. I have 9 of them in there. Yes, because those will turn into red gem looking things, and then we need to turn 4 of those into the blue ones through the chemistry set here, and I will show you that as soon as those are done. Those shouldn't be too much longer. Let's see, what else did I do? I went to the end and got some of the end bees and brought back the dragon egg in case we needed those. I went ahead and made, oh, it's raining. All right, that's it. We're taking a nap. Yay. Okay. So I went ahead and made transmuting bees. Woohoo. And I made the imperial bees because I needed some of the royal jelly, and that's actually enough of the royal jelly. We don't need any more of that. I only needed 3 more and ended up getting more of those. So the transmuting bees, if we look at the recipe, is unusual and mutable. Unusual I've been getting from the begonia over there. I think it's the begonia, not the begonia, the other bees, the hyacinth bees, or the bee making flowers over there. Anyway, so the mutable are unusual and eldritch. Eldritch is like mystical and cultivated, or attuned and cultivated. The attuned and the mystical I've been also getting over there with the flowers as well. So it was fairly easy to make. We need to do these. I'm making production upgrades, which needed the royal jelly, because a lot of the things that we need for the book, for the bees, you can get from those. So, from the transmuting bees. So there's like 3 or 4 of the items, maybe 3 of the items that you can get from the honeycombs, from the transmuting bees. So I have 2 sets of the transmuting bees going. I have production upgrades and automation upgrades in there, so I'll just let those run and do that. Meanwhile, I got enough of the silky combs to get a stack of the silk wisp. So let's look at that. So I can turn in the stack of silk wisp. Yay! So let's drop this stuff off. I have a stupid blizz stuck in the thing. I'm not even bothering getting it. Okay, so while we're over here waiting for these, we will look through the book, because I have done some things from Thaumcraft, and if you notice, I've moved some nodes from the Deep Dark. Yeah, from the Deep Dark over here, and we have quite a few of them. I only had enough to make this many node stabilizers, and I think I got a node stabilizer for reward or not. I also put the node in a jar down here. So all of these represent a node I'm bringing over. So I didn't have enough elements left in my wand to make any more of the node stabilizers, but that's okay. We will get it eventually. So, Thaumcraft, I have 15 unclaimed quest rewards. Now, this may seem like a lot, and it kind of is, but don't worry. I didn't do too much. So, as some of you guys explained to me, the floating flowers have more stability than the heads. So I went ahead and made a bunch of the floating flowers. I also made some more of the mixed crystal clusters and put some of those around as well. So that is how many and how much I have. I don't have anything underneath. But that's what I have right now. If you guys think I need more than that, please let me know. And then I will start making a level underneath here and put some more floating flowers. Or do you think the crystals are better and I should make more crystals? Because I can do that as well. So which is better, crystals or flowers? You guys need to let me know that. So, okay, in here, I've made some stuff. Now, the cores, the animation cores were kind of easy to make if we need to get out the book. The Thaumanomicon. I need to kind of keep an eye on this, make sure I don't miss those. Okay. Not that it's a big deal. I just don't want those to mess up in any way. So the cores are niter and bricks with a little ordo and ignis. It seems like everything takes ordo. Why? Why does everything take order? Really? Honestly, why? Why? So niter is made in the cauldron. You only need, what is it, coal and torches to do that. And I kind of had a little setup that in my inventory that was kind of neat. I don't know. So I got in a rhythm. So I'm getting a little more used to using the cauldron, and having the setup like this is a lot nicer. I know things won't fall out the back. It gets caught and it definitely goes in there, and then any flux or anything, you just do that and it gets rid of it. It's so nice. I'm so glad I saw that and learned about that. So keep an eye on those. Okay. So the cores were fairly easy. I needed to make 8 of those, and we get an order golem upgrade. So along with that, I needed to make the farming one, and the farming one was just one of the golem animation cores, along with some crops and the sickle thing, crop and harvest. And so that wasn't too bad. I can't remember what had the crop and harvest thing. Was it wheat or was it seeds? I think maybe it was seeds that have both of them. I don't really remember. But something had both of them. And so I just had to throw a couple of those in there. So that was fairly easy. And we get a Thaumium Golem, which is pretty cool. So then we needed the gather and fill cores. Again, the cores were fairly easy. You just need to make sure you put the right things in the cauldron first before throwing that stuff in. So there's that one, and then the fill was the vacuous and the hunger. I don't remember what I did for the hunger. I think my hot dogs have hunger. Yeah, they do. And they have the wheat thing. So that was definitely a plus to have hot dogs on me. So that's how I made those. And then the one with the eyeball, I thought I already made that one. Yeah, I already made that one. What did I do wrong? Excuse me. My voice is all scratchy. And I don't know why. I guess making that already claimed that one. Okay. So what is next is the one that has the little seed spermy looking thing, and then the butcher one. Those are going to take a little bit more. So this one, I'm going to have to actually do infusion crafting, which I'm not looking forward to because I really don't like infusion crafting. And then this one, I'm going to have to make the guard one first. So the guard one, I didn't even bother attempting that because it was a couple steps, and that's too many steps for me. So then we needed to make golems. The golems, again, aren't too hard to make. It's just in the crucible, so just making sure I had some of this stuff. A lot of these things you can find in potions, I think. So I'm pretty sure the Modus comes in speed potions. So then the great wood logs for the wood one, the clay one is bricks, and then the stone one was stone bricks. And again, it had the same amount of these things, so that was fairly easy. And then I had to make a thaumium one. So you have to make a thaumium block, and then you need twice as many elements in the crucible first. So that's how I did all of the columns. Okay, so then the cloak. Where's the cloak? Oh, what is that? Why did that turn dark? I've never seen that before. Huh. I must have unlocked something. So the cloak is enchanted fabric. So that's just wool and string and one of each of the different elements. So that wasn't too bad. And I made the cloak. I actually have it on, I think. I don't know what the cloak does, but I have it on. You can take it off. Yeah. So it's just a cloak, I think. That is still not done. Great. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We can have golems around, which is kind of cool. I don't need that. And I put something in there I didn't mean to put in there. The heart. I don't want the heart in there. Okay. So that's all for that side. And let's see, a void jar and a brain in a jar. So if we look, where would they be? I don't know. Not in there. Probably not in there. Here. Okay, brain in a jar is a jar, and that is infusion crafting. So I already had this stuff melted up, so all I had to do was put them around, and it wasn't too bad. It just my normal infusion crafting of panicking and being just a horrible magician or magic person. I don't know. Where is the void jar? I have no idea where anything is in this book. It is ridiculous. Okay, void jar. It's just a jar, blaze powder, and obsidian. So that was fairly easy to make. The brain in a jar I put over there. Apparently, every once in a while I get experience bubbles. So I had put this guy, he's supposed to pick up experience right here. And a zombie took it. So yeah, a little baby zombie picked it up, broke out, and he was running around. So, and he also broke one of my crops. Not very happy. Not very happy. So I can't have the brain in a jar there because they break it. So that's not good. Don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever, isn't it? I thought I waited enough time. It's just taking a lot longer than I thought. Okay, so the alchemical centrifuge. See, that is right here. So I had to make an alchemical construct and an arcane alembic and some essentia tubes, which I already had. So the construct and the alembic are made like this. So the valves are just tubes with levers. And the V filters are gold and silver wood planks. So yeah, it's a lot of crafting, but it's just done in the crafting table, so that's not too bad. Just need to make sure you have the right stuff in your wand. All right, so the aspect library, which is this thing right here. It's kind of neat. If you want to make labels for empty jars, you can just put a label in there, click on that, and you get the label that you want for your jar. So you don't have to wait until you get something on there. So you can do that. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know if I'll actually use it. That thing is right here. And it was just a table, some scribing tools, jar label, and a book. And, of course, order. Because everything takes order. It's a little ridiculous. I think that's probably my main complaint about Thaumcraft. Is that it just takes too much order. It's not very fair. So the thirsty tank. My thirsty tank filled up with water when it rained. So I don't know what a thirsty tank does other than fills up with water when it rains. Okay, so the tank is around here somewhere. Maybe here. I have no clue where anything is. I got this to unlock. You have to unlock with awarded doors in the other area for that. It wouldn't be in there, would it? It's probably not in there. I don't think it's in here. Maybe in here? Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. So it's glass, this avarice pearl, and some arcane stone blocks and water shards. The avarice pearl is just the lucrum, which are in the goodie bags that the mobs drop, and ender pearl. So that's not too bad to make that. Pretty easy to make that. Oh, and the other thing that we have to make, the alchemical boiler, which is just a crucible and some easy stuff. So that's 2 of the things. Right there's the boiler. So again, those were just kind of easy crafting type things. And then a V relay. Oh, where is this thing? This is, I'm horrible. Horrible. V relay. Is it not in? It's probably not in here. Oh, it is. Okay, so V relay is just a balance shard and some iron ingots, and you get 2 of them, which is pretty neat. Oops. Wrong one. So we get a node stabilizer. That's where the node stabilizer comes from. Okay, so we're going to put that down. We need to... Oh, well, we can put that in there. We've got another full heart. We need a wand. We can use this one. It's not that big a deal. Let's go over here. Break this. You want to put the node stabilizer down, and then you can break that, and then it comes out and it stabilizes your node. So now you want one of those so that your nodes don't eat each other, which is a bad thing. A bad thing when they eat each other. No, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know Thaumcraft that well. Okay, so let's put that away. Let's check out our things. Are they done yet? No. All my witches are doing good. All right. We are going to put away our hearts. I knew there was something I was wanting to do. All right. We'll put this stuff away. We'll go check on our bees. I'm a little ADD when it comes to playing Minecraft. It's really hard for me to stay on one topic. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, let's see. This will give us the magic wax that we need. This one will give us the phosphor and the refractory wax that we need. Let's see, what other waxes? We needed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so the phosphor, the refractory wax, and the magic wax we will get from those. The pulsating we will get from the pulsating mesh we'll get from the ender bees. So I probably, I don't know. That's what we need the ender egg for. I could probably change these out. We probably don't need these anymore. And I don't know if they'll work in the plains biome. Let's see. Let's find out. And I'm probably going to get freaked out and scared. Yep. What is it doing to me? It hurts me. Okay, so the mesh that I got, oh, I turned it all in. I'm going to say the mesh that I got I could use for the rest of the suit. That's okay. We'll just let those run for a while because we need a lot of the stuff from there. It'll be a while before we get all of the stuff. And then I will be right back as soon as these are done so we can finish that and make the new orb. And then that'll be it. So I will be right back. All right, so these are now done. It took a little while, but that's okay. So now we need 4 of them to go into here so we can get the blue ones. So that is how we make the blue ones. Yay! Yay! And we can, meanwhile, while we wait, we can change this back over to a tier 6, which is good. We also need to put these in the crafting table. Go back and get the blue ones. Come here. And make this crystal cluster. Now, to make this, we are going to need 200,000 LP in a tier 6. So we have 45,000. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Shall we? We shall. Let's turn that off. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. That's way too fast. All right, we are going to need some we're going to need some capacity runes. All right. So we have rune of augmented capacity, and then we have superior capacity. So we could change these all up to superior capacity ones. We need demonic slates, 1 for each of them. Do we have any demonic slates? We have blank slates. We would need, how many would we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That would probably work. That would be okay. So let's get out 17 of these. Okay. And let's see, we need demonic. So that's what, 1, 2? Is that demonic? It's imbued. There we go. So that's demonic. So we are going to need to let them upgrade, what, 3 times? Yeah. So, and then we need them like that, like that, like that. Am I right? Oops. No. No. There we go. And buckets. We're going to need lots and lots of buckets. Okay. So we need a bunch more buckets, which is not a problem. You can make buckets out of aluminum, and we have a ton of aluminum. How many buckets do we have here? We've got 17, 18 buckets, so we can make at least 9 of these, which is not a problem. Okay, so we can make 2. Let's do a couple more. We'll make 3 more and see how that goes. We'll make 3 of the upgraded ones. And then maybe we'll switch some of these self-sacrifice into sacrifice ones. Okay, so there's 4. Let's change 4 of these over to those. Change that or put that back. Okay. So now what is it at? Okay, why is my capacity lower? You would think it would be higher, but no, no, no. It's lower. That is BS. That's complete BS. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to change out, make some Ruin of Sacrifices. I will change these back over to capacity ones. I will probably change these over to capacity and maybe these over to capacity as well. And then change at least the tier 5 and tier 6 self-sacrifice ones into sacrifice ones so we can get more stuff from the witches. Yeah. So I'll change those over. I don't know. I kind of want to do a second smaller altar like down here. Maybe just like right underneath the witches, make a small altar and just do like a tier 2 or 3 with just nothing but sacrifice and a blood orb in there. Nah, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I'll stick with my original plan. I'll change these out and change these back over. Oh, God. Make the capacity ones. And, yeah, get that ready for the next episode. So, yeah, I hope you guys don't mind how much I did off camera for Thaumcraft, but there's so much stuff to do for Thaumcraft. It's ridiculous. And I keep watching Direwolf's Agrarian Skies and seeing how much stuff for Thaumcraft he's doing, and I am just flabbergasted, and I have no idea how I'm going to get to that point. But I'm just taking it one step at a time. Baby steps. That's all I can do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of when I do my next videos or when I put in videos. What the heck are you doing? Where did you come from? Oh, this is not good. Something around here. That's the second time I've had to replace this. Okay. Aha. Aha. Okay. Let's put a thing down here. There we go. Okay. Don't forget to give me any hints or tips or tricks or whatever advice for Thaumcraft. I would really love any advice you could possibly give me. Is this enough flowers? Should I make more crystals? Do I need a second layer below it? Can I go out farther with them? How far can I go out? Should I go up as well? So just any information you can give me about Thaumcraft would be great. Let's see. I think that's about it. I'll still be working on the bees. I'm just now, I put the jungle bees back in so that I can make the rest of the bee suit so I don't get hurt by the end bees. So I am just waiting on that stuff to get done. And I think that's about it. So let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget about the tin can challenge this month. Don't forget, and keep an eye out for my video coming out later this week. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.